Hello.
Yes, my friend, you are live on air. What do you like to say to us? Supposed you are a Muslim,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
All right,
I'm
go
a
ahead.
Muslim. Yes.
Go ahead. Who is
What?
the topic
Yeah,
is
what?
about who is the one who Allah wanted to slaughter,
Sacrifice. Yes.
sacrifice? Yeah.
Okay. First of all, you gave us the that quote from the Quran, that verse that you gave, and you took it completely out of context.
Which one?
The one that you gave about the and we made him sacrifice. فأفديناه بذبح عظيم.
Okay, you speak Arabic. Okay. What about it?
And you took it completely out of
Why I
context.
took
And
it
you
out?
didn't talk about the other verse that said, وَقَالَ إِنِّي ذَاهِبٌ إِلَى رَبِّي سَيَهْدِينَ رَبِّي هِبْ لِي مِنَ الصَّالِحِينَ فَبَشَّرْنَاهُ بِغُلَامٍ حَلِيمٍ.
Okay.
So
and
we gave him the good news of a forbearing son.
thank you.
Who's that forbearing son? Can you tell me who it is?
Who? You tell me.
No, you tell me, because
Well, here we
maybe I
go.
don't know.
You see,
Maybe, no,
you
maybe,
see,
look.
okay, you speak Arabic. That's wonderful. Here
Yeah.
we go. This is Tafsir al-Qurtubi. Can you read for me in the screen?
Let me see. And we ransomed him with a great sacrifice.
No, read in the screen. And it's in Arabic. And you
Oh,
translate.
you said. Okay.
And you translate, please. And you translate. And you translate. Go ahead.
Okay,
says,
this is tafsir what, Tabari?
This is al-Qurtubi. This is al-Qurtubi. فقال أكثرهم. Read carefully, please. From here. فقال أكثرهم. Translate from there.
What is? Oh, okay. فقال أكثرهم الذبيح إسحاق.
Translate.
Okay.
Translate.
Who's أكثر?
Translate.
And most of them said the sacrifice is Isaac.
Okay.
Okay.
Who is most of them?
Okay, listen.
Most of them is
no. Okay, wait.
Did you say most of them is
First of all, no, wait. No, wait.
Oh.
That doesn't mean that most. Now you have to remember.
I'm remembering, my friend. I remember you just said the word shit. I'm asking you. Most of them, they say it is Isaac. Who is most of them? Who are they?
The scholars.
Okay, but you just told. Hold on. But you just told the people here that I took the word and the meaning out of context. Blah 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 blah. But when all the majority. Hold on. The majority.
Wait. What I meant is that you only took one tafsir, which is
no, I did not. No, I did not.
So let
me read. No, I did not. Okay. No, I did not. I did not. Even Ibn Kathir, he could not hesitate to mention that this is mentioned exactly, but Ibn Kathir, he don't agree with it. That's all. But Ibn Kathir is just a guy who came 600 years after. We have here, it says that the one who agree with this is the following names. Look how big the names. Who is Ibn Kathir? Ibn Abbas, the cousin of your prophet. Ali ibn Abi Talib, the cousin of your prophet, and the one who became a caliphate. And the Umar ibn al-Khattab. And Abu Huraira. So who is Ibn Kathir? Do Ibn Kathir count next to those names?
Well, of course not. But what I'm saying is that Ibn Kathir is one of the top scholars.
No, he's not. No, he's not. You just told me. You just told me. No. You just told me he don't count next to them. You just told me he don't count next to them. I mentioned to you Ibn Abbas. I mentioned to you Ali ibn Abu Talib. I mentioned to you Umar ibn Khattab. Ibn Mas'ud. Okay, let me ask you. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud or Ibn Kathir?
Okay, that's of course Abdullah ibn Mas'ud.
Okay, so Ibn Kathir he go back to school. So Ibn Kathir, so you cannot. You just agree that Abdullah ibn Mas'ud is a way higher, of course. So Ibn Kathir is an idiot compared to Allah. So why you are taking now Ibn Kathir against your prophet, against your Ibn Abbas, against Ali ibn Abi Talib, the cousin of your prophet, and the caliphate, and against the caliphate Umar, and even Abu Huraira? How come Ibn Kathir now the one you like? You dump all of those which are the most high and you take the most low. between.
Okay. Look. I'll tell you something. Tell me something.
Go ahead.
I concede in that point. Okay, there's no problem in that. Okay, I was wrong in that point. But what I'm saying is that using common sense, who's the older son of them?
Thank you.
Who's the oldest one? Is it Ishmael or Isaac?
Okay, thank you. Allah, He blessed who of them? Which one was blessed
Ishmael, by Ishmael, because when did Abraham?
Okay, hold on. Made
his supplication.
My friend, hold on.
Was it after Ishmael was born?
Okay,
or not?
Hold on. Okay, all right. Okay. When it says here, you are the one who mentioned to me this verse. It says, and we gave him a glad tidings of boy, forbearing boy. Correct?
Okay. Yes.
All right. Who is this boy?
Ishmael.
And what about Isaac?
Isaac came after Ishmael.
Isaac came after Ishmael. Okay.
Years.
Okay, but is it
Ishmael
but did God told Abraham you will have Ishmael, who told him he will have Isaac?
When did he tell him you will have Isaac?
Let us go.
When did he say an exact name? Is that real?
Which one Allah He gave as a gift to Abraham? Ishmael or Isaac?
Ishmael.
Let us see the Quran.
Okay.
And I'm glad that you speak Arabic, and that will solve a lot of problem. Here we go. Read for me chapter 6 verse number 84, sorry.
وَوَهَبْنَا لَهُ إِسْحَاقَ, and we bestowed upon him Ishaq, Isaac, and Yaqub, Jacob. Each of them we guided, and before him
where is Ishmael? You are the one who said to me that he should mention there's no Isaac. You should mention first Ishmael. Where is Ishmael?
This is not related to his supplication.
No. Where is Ishmael? Why Allah did not say? Why Allah? Okay, Allah He gave as a gift to Abraham. Well, all the children are a gift of God anyway. My children, your children too, right? So, but your God is saying, and we bestowed upon him, and He named 2 names. Correct? And then He jumped to talk about names have nothing to do with this, and Noah and David. I mean, look at this madness here. How Noah became between Jacob and David. Do you see there's something wrong here? And how Job, he became between Solomon and Yusuf. Obviously the one who is making those names up or putting them together, they don't match. They have nothing to do with each other. Nothing to do with each other. Same time, if we go in different verse in the Quran, it says chapter 11 verse number 71. You said to me that when Allah He told Abraham, we are going to give you a son, it is Ishmael. You said that. I asked you, who is this one, the Ghulam and the Halim? You said to me, this is Ishmael. Okay, read the verse.
And his wife was standing, and she laughed, but we gave her.
Don't say the word shit again.
No, wait. This happened after Ishmael came.
My friend, the verse here, the Quran is so clear. You are the one who said that Allah He gave a glad news, a tidings news. Okay, so why this is the guy already have a son? The Abraham already have a son. So what this is a news is about? Why it's a big deal? As you see, Allah He bestowed a gift on Abraham, and that is named as Isaac, and after him Jacob. Read it.
Yeah.
At the same time, I want to remember that here it says that there's a miracle happen. She said, she's amazed how I can have I'm an old woman. So this is the gift of God. The gift of God is a miracle because she's an old woman. Ishmael, he was not born from an old woman. This is why actually Abraham, because he gave up that his wife, she is very old. She cannot have kids. So Ishmael was a gift from God, not as we prove now. It was Isaac. Isaac is the gift of God, for he is having miraculous birth. This is why it was a big news. So the first verse you mentioned is connected to this verse, as you say.
Well, I guess I was wrong.
All right, that's wonderful, my friend.
Yeah.
All right. Where are you from, my friend? Do you like to say where are you from?
Yeah. Well, I'm from the US, but I'm originally Egyptian, so.
Egyptian, okay. You know what? I'm going to change the topic for you. Forget. Okay. So now I prove that I'm right, and I respect you, by the way, for saying that you were wrong. I respect that in this person, by the way, because usually some arrogant people, they go stubborn. I mean, even if he knew, if he knew that he is wrong, he go like, no, I'm not wrong. This person, I can tell, I have to respect him for admitting that he's wrong, and nothing wrong with being wrong.
Yeah,
when you find out, you say, okay, I was wrong. So let me ask you, my friend, you as a person who is speaking Arabic, a Muslim, and I am a Christian, how you can prove to me that Muhammad is a prophet of God?
Well, because the problem, the thing is, that's what I was taught, basically, growing up.
I understand, my friend. I'm just asking you. Now you are a Muslim already, and you are calling me, and you have I can tell you have some knowledge too, which means you studied, you learn. You are not just you learn. So based on what you learn, how you convince yourself that Muhammad is a prophet? Can you use how you convince yourself to convince me that Muhammad is a prophet?
You can't what is the benefit? So basically, look, I will use your logic right now. It's a scam, it's a lie, he's a false prophet. Okay, but for what?
Okay, let us show you from the Quran.
Okay, what is the benefit of doing such a thing? I mean, the guy wasn't living in a palace, the guy wasn't doing all
I will
these
use
stuff.
your logic. What the benefit? Here we go. What is the benefit? My friend, I don't know what's your name. What's your name?
He has a lot.
What I shall call you, my friend? What's your name?
I don't want to say my name because my name is Muhammad. Yeah, okay.
Listen, Muhammad. A verse in front of us, chapter 33, verse number 50, and you speak Arabic very well. It says, any believing woman, she offer herself to the prophet, yes, tankihu. What does have to do with God? Why God in the 7 galaxies behind the 7 rivers and the 7 seas? He is worrying. He go to his office and he writes saying, any woman she want to give herself to the prophet, so the prophet he can have sex with her. What does have to do with God? You just said to me, if Muhammad is a scam, what is the benefit? What does have to do with God? What does have to do with Islam? Okay, Islam is about worshiping one God, praying to God, blah 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 blah. Okay, but what does have to do with God? But any woman she can give herself to the prophet. What that will do exactly to Allah?
Yeah, well, because there is waqt al-nuzul, the reason why this verse came down. There are reasons for these verses that they came down. There are certain events that happen.
Okay, tell me the reason. You see, you are trying to use the logic. God saying to Muhammad, any woman she want to offer herself, and this is a privilege only to thee. Okay, what that have to do with Islam and Allah? Women coming in the door of Muhammad, Muhammad, take me to your bed. What does have to do with God?
Well, as I said, there are reasons.
My friend, tell me the reasons. What does have to do with God? I'm asking you about the reason. I'm not ignoring the reason. I want the reason. Muhammad is a prophet. He have already.
Well, okay, if you know the reason, okay. I don't know the reason by heart.
I know the reason. It's a fraud, as you said.